if you hit like and subscribe, you'll get one of these in the mail. Maybe. Not from me, but there's always that chance, right? Hey everyone, I'm the Skateboard Dad. Today we're looking at the Nike SB Dunk Low Crushed Skateshop. Comes in the special Quick Strike box, the multicolored box, which is cool. I've had a couple of these. If you're a Nike SB collector, that means something to you. So I didn't even really intend on getting these today. I was just going into a shop to get my daughter her first ever skateboard, which I was super excited about. And then the shop owner was like, hey dude, you want a size 11? And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, for the dunks. And like, they hadn't posted about them because I wouldn't have even known. I guess I would have, because while I was there, like 6 dudes in Yeezys pulled up. They were like, hey, can I get the new dunks? Shout out to my shop owner for letting me know that these released before they even posted about them. Now I'm gonna pretend that I haven't seen them before while I take them out of the box. Oh my gosh, oh, whoa, oh, this is a shoe that I've never seen once before in my whole dang life. This little life that I live, I've not seen the shoe one dang time. It's a cool shoe, Nike SB Dunk Low. This is weird, but I'm not gonna do it on camera just because it feels weird, but new shoes smell good. They just really, really do. I guess it's probably some type of glue or something. So this is a shoe that's in collaboration with a DC skate shop called Crushed. They actually put out a cool little like minute documentary kind of thing on the collaboration of this shoe and some of the history behind the shop, none of which I knew. It's a 3-year-old shop, but I guess the shop owner of Crushed in DC had worked at 2 previous skate shops in the city, which is pretty cool. So that shop, though it's been 3 years since they've opened, they've had a lot of history in the DC skate scene, especially in Pulaski. So Freedom Plaza, also known as Pulaski, is a famous skate spot in the DC area, and all the design elements of this shoe are taken from that plaza. So I guess we'll just start on the insole. You've got this crushed, I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to do a close-up or something, baby. You getting some light in there? You getting some light in there? Sweet, let's get some light in there, baby. So it says crushed if you can't see it. If you can, sick. There's just like some pavement brick kind of thing as the insole, which is also pretty cool. Crushed tag on the inside of the tongue and on the outside of the tongue, Crushed DC. It says Crushed Skate Shop on the inside. The most notable piece of this shoe though is the color scheme along with the pretty wild swoosh. So the swoosh is supposed to mimic this kind of marble granite ledge at like golden hour when a lot of people would shoot skate videos, and it just has this kind of like marbly orange sunsetty kind of look. It's not like patent leather, so it's not gonna be super shiny or anything, but it's a cool look for sure. Then there's some pebbled leather that can sort of mimic some of the pavement stuff. And then another detail that I thought was so cool about this shoe in its storytelling is Nike uses something called Nike Grind, I think. And yeah, Nike Grind. So they use Nike Grind, and that is just like recycled rubber that they've taken from other shoes and repurposed for like some of the space hippie stuff, I think it's called. It looks like some of the pavement that you can find at Pulaski, like the aggregate pebble stuff. And I don't know, there's just a lot of cool details. I don't know if you can see that very well, but the outsole is super cool and it fits really well with the theme of the shoe. They really thought about a ton of details, even down to the lace tips here. Those aglets are actually supposed to mimic skateboard plies. So if you look at a skateboard from the edge, you'll typically see like 7 plies of wood. And something that the owner of Crushed Skate Shop in DC does is he takes a bunch of skateboards and repurposes them for some artwork. That's where that little aglet part comes from. As for the materials, we've got like a really nice soft pliable leather for the toe box and the midsections here. A nice suede, it's pretty buttery. It's not like hairy or anything, but it's a nice suede for sure. Something that you could expect from a quick strike release, just like the mesh inside slash sock liner. A nice puffed tongue, which has like a nylon outside, like this mesh material. And then this diamond pattern that is debossed in the tongue underneath the mesh lining, which is pretty cool. So we've got orange laces. I've also got like some brownish grayish laces to match the suede upper. I saw a picture of someone skating at Pulaski with the orange laces, and I think those probably look the coolest, but if you're looking for something that's just pretty low key, the white can't really go wrong with that. but I think the orange is probably the coolest look with these. So I think this shoe is obviously really cool. I think the story is great. I think this is one of the best Skateshop collaborations that Nike SB has done in a while. This is like a Skateshop collaboration done right. Like it sort of reminds me of the Pigeon Dunks a little bit. I know the color scheme is a little bit off, but like the orange, gray, it all just sort of, it looks really nice. You know, it's like got that classic Nike SB look. And it also kind of reminds me of this Pro B that came out a long time ago, like pre-Nike SB, called, I think they're just like the olives. I'm not entirely sure, but pretty much the same color scheme other than the orange is replaced by white on those. The color blocking is perfect. Classic Nike SB shoe. The quality is great. The tongue is creative. I haven't seen anything done like that. The swoosh, I honestly, like, that's the one thing that makes me not really want to wear these. So I hadn't even seen these until I saw them in person. I didn't see pictures or anything. And so when I saw the swoosh, I was like, that's kind of cool. But the more I looked at it, it was just like, I don't know if I could wear these. It almost reminds me of something, and this is just sort of my opinion and taste, which this whole video is, I guess, but it reminds me of something that like Nike 6.0 would have put out around like 2010 or 2011 or something like that. Like just like a random hit to make it not look like a classic Nike Dunk. I like the story behind it. I like the inspiration, and the execution is honestly cool. I just don't know if it's the shoe for me. Let me know what you think about this shoe. I think it's really cool. One thing that I'll say is, like, as soon as I put this shoe on, as soon as I just slipped it on in the car, this was the shoe that I went to go to the shop in, that I picked it up with. New Balance numeric 1010 Thiago Lemos Pro model shoe. So this is a skate shoe as well, from New Balance numeric. Like, after wearing these, this shoe felt like it was made of plastic. Like this shoe felt like it was made of cardboard or something like that. The difference in comfort between this shoe and this shoe is like night and day. Like this is like a 10 out of 10 and this is like a 6 out of 10. I always skated these shoes. I always collected these shoes in high school, and I thought it was like, oh, this is a great, comfortable, supportive shoe. What New Balance is doing with the Thiago shoes is just unreal compared to the Nike SB Dunks. New Balance actually just sent me this shoe, the New Balance Thiago 808. I'm gonna do a full review on these. These are what I'm currently skating right now. But these two shoes, the Thiago Lemos New Balance stuff, the Nike SB Dunk is no contender to the New Balance stuff. And I'm not just saying that because they sent me a pair of shoes. I did a review on them probably a year and a half ago, and I've been only wearing those shoes. This shoe, it's a good shoe. It is a comfortable shoe. It is a good skate shoe. And it's a cool looking shoe. And this is a pretty simple, good colorway with some kind of nice, unique hits and some really good design inspiration. Really great shoe. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, or don't let me know what you think. Just put a fire emoji or something, right? Skateboard Dad is my government name.